First in the EU for STEM graduates per capita, 97% of students with ICT skills in high school, 93% of the population has secondary or higher education, compared with 73% in the European Union. 34% of Lithuanians hold a higher education qualification above the EU average again, and near 100% proficiency in English among young professionals, and number 5 in the entire EU for population speaking at least one foreign language. So what I surmise from that, because I'm not Lithuanian, is y'all are very smart, which is great. So congratulations, you should be very proud of that. But there are also a lot of big sort of policy things that have happened and big structural things that have happened.
The advisory council that I work on for the Minister of Economy and the Prime Minister, I'm the person that's in charge of labor law. And I will tell you, unlike the efforts I have here in the United States, we've had significant changes to the labor law over the last 3 years, and we have another bill pending. I don't think we'll get everything passed, but we'll get a good portion of it passed. The government is always the government, right? Wherever you go, unless you're in North Korea or some other places. But the thing about the Lithuanian government is it doesn't really matter who has that prime minister's seat. They recognize that Lithuania needs to be welcome for investment, needs to be transparent. So to have labor law changed, what's the most difficult thing to do here? It's easier to get taxes changed in the United States than it is to get labor law dealt with. And to me, that's a personal barometer for me. And they listen. Do we get everything we want? No. Do we get more than you would many other places in the world? Yes. From a transparency standpoint, if you look at all of the different ratings as far as, you know, is it corrupt? Do you know what's going on? We've been there for a very, very long time. No one has ever asked us for anything that they shouldn't have. We've never had to pay a bribe. We've never been asked to pay a bribe. We would never pay a bribe. None of that happens. It's a great place. It's a safe place to do business. The road system is amazing. You've got an amazing port. Now you've got natural gas sitting outside of that port, liquid gas, and you're this in our plot. You're the center of Europe, and we say that all the time, and we say it with pride. And it works, for our customers. We have Lithuanians here in the United States that work for us. We're doing work in Lithuania for customers. And it's worth your consideration, whether it's just when you hear somebody talking about something. You know, my thing is, if we can get them off the plane in Vilnius, we can close the deal. And it's always the case. But we need you to help get them on the plane. And once we get them there, we won't disappoint you. That, you know, nobody will be drooling. There won't be any hidden things, and they'll go, my goodness gracious, and they'll talk to real companies with real references without anybody in the room that's part of the sales process.